According to an investigation by the Russian journalist, an entire village in Tatarstan has been adapted for the production of the Shahed UAVs. Drones of Iranian design have already begun to be assembled on the territory of the Special Economic Zone Alabuga. The area of production facilities is 40,000 square meters. In the future, they plan to expand to more than 100 square meters. So far, UAVs are assembled from components that are brought from Iran, but within 3 years, Russia plans to start manufacturing parts on its own.
In order to purchase a license from Iran for the production of Shahed-type drones, and one must understand that the Shaheds are closer to aircraft projectiles than to kamikaze drones, and have their own specific tasks, they spent about 130 billion rubles on this. Moreover, Iran wanted gold. There was such a problem. But in the end, Iran agreed on dollars, but in cash. The launch of the production of these Shaheds in Russia, we are talking about 80 billion rubles in addition. This is approximately $0.9 billion. This whole process will be gradual, and they will begin with finished products.
Until February the 24th last year, Iran had been the most sanctioned country in the world, after which it lost the championship to Russia. The creation of Shahed drones in a country isolated from the civilized world affected the quality of the UAV. No modern technologies are used in production, experts say.
If we are talking about terrorist equipment, it can be quite simple, but still dangerous due to the fact that it carries military explosives. But when we talk about Ukrainian equipment, then more often it is high-tech, that contains systems of modern radio communications, surveillance systems and so on, which allow to use the drones for their direct intended purpose, and this is aerial reconnaissance.
Russia is unlikely to be able to improve the quality of the Shaheds either. Sanctions will not allow the import of components and dual-use goods into the country that can be used in the creation of weapons, and all that remains for the aggressor country is to take the quantity of UAVs rather than quality. Therefore, the Russian army is launching Shahed simultaneously with the missiles on peaceful Ukrainian cities in order to deplete air defenses.
I am sure they won't change, they can get only worse. I think that we will talk about the establishment of mass production. The first batches rarely differ in stable quality, and again, these are production issues. We are talking about the fact that at the first stage they will be creating an assembly from Iranian spare parts. Completely and gradually there will be localization of production. As for the quantity, yes, this is a problem, and while we cannot overcome this problem with our quantity, but I think we will. The state allocated 40 billion to support this sector. We feel it. We feel the support of the Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine, Minister Fedorov, Deputy Minister Dubinsky, the Army of Drones and so on, and of many new people who come and supported this industry.
The Russian war machine still operates according to Soviet principles, experts are sure. This is mass production of the same type, whereas Ukraine went ahead using a variety of approaches. After the start of a full-scale invasion, many private initiatives have appeared in the country, which are developing various methods to combat terrorist attacks from the air in cooperation with the government.
We have a boom in different types of drones in Ukraine. There are many companies, many from the IT environment, many from the hubs environment, which simply exercise trained on some kind of gliders. Someone flew drones just for themselves. They rushed into the military sector. It is clear that this will be both during the war and after the war. The strongest will survive, those who will be adapted to military operations. But we have a very wide range of Ukrainian drones. It is much wider than the Russian one. Ukrainian air defense has become more perfect. They hit the vast majority of equipment that poses a threat to peaceful Ukrainian cities, so it's a matter of time when it stops working at all.
Do not forget that modern types of weapons, including UAVs, are supplied to Ukraine by dozens of countries. According to experts, Ukrainian-made drones are more often used by the armed forces to carry out tasks farther than 10 kilometers from the launch site. Foreign models help the military in close reconnaissance. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Larisa Zubenko, UATV News.